Born of Takhisis' pure rage, raised on the brutal doctrine that mercy is weakness, the Red Dragons are the indisputable crimson apex predators of Krynn. Welcome to another DragonLance Saga episode. My name is Adam, and today we are tuning our attention to the largest, most ferocious, and most unyielding of all the chromatic dragons on Krynn, the Red Dragons. I'd like to take a moment and thank the DL Saga members and Patreon patrons, and invite you to consider becoming a member or patron. You can even pick up Dragonlance Media or get $10 signing up to start playing .games using my affiliate links. I'm referencing the Dragons of Krynn sourcebook for this information. If I leave anything out or misspeak, please leave a comment below. Physically, red dragons are the most imposing and massive specimens of dragonkind on Krynn, reaching astonishing lengths of up to 120 feet. When a red hatchling emerges from its shell, its skin is thin, smooth, and vibrant crimson. But as the dragon matures over centuries, these scales transform into thick, heavily armored plated, interlocking triangular ridges harder than forged dwarven-steel. What truly sets Krynn's red dragons apart from dragons of other settings is a fascinating anatomical adaptation: vented ridges along their scales. These natural vents allow for the quick release of internal moisture, preventing destructive mold and rot from festering in the superheated environment trapped between their hide and dense scales. During mating rituals, territorial disputes, or rites of passage, red dragons deliberately force superheated steam through these vents, releasing deafening, intimidating puffs of white vapor that obscure their bodies in a fiery fog. Their massive skulls are crowned by a pair of large, backward-curving horns surrounded by smaller, sharp horns circling their snouts and chins. While these horns start out ivory white in hatchlings, they steadily turn pitch black over centuries of breathing smoke, ash, and incandescent flame. A line of sharp dorsal spines runs along their backs down to a heavy spiked tail. Because these spines are far denser on younger specimens, dragon highlords and riders require custom-crafted saddles to mount them safely without being impaled. Red dragons make their domain in the most desolate high-altitude volcanic regions of Ansalon, concentrated heavily around the jagged peaks of Tamanbusic and the dark city of Naraka. Following the epic downfall of the alien dragon overlord Malastrix, many Reds migrated into her former territory, claiming her abandoned subterranean lairs across the scorched landscape of the desolation. A red dragon's lair is a sprawling labyrinth carved high up in mountain peaks, tunneling straight down toward the fiery heart of the earth. They prefer to establish their sleeping chambers and massive treasure hoards near the deepest levels, directly adjacent to active lava flows and geothermal heat sources. As a red dragon grows, it constantly excavates new, grander caverns and multiple wide-access tunnels to fit its ever-expanding frame. The oldest red dragons end up hollowing out subterranean fortresses within entire mountain chains. From the moment of hatchling, red dragons are indoctrinated into the ruthless oath of Crematia, the legendary first red daughter of Furion, who declared mercy is weakness, and weakness is death. This brutal creed governs their entire existence. In fact, newly hatched red dragons frequently turn on their own nestlings, making their weaker siblings their very first meal. As apex hunters, mature reds prey on mountain rams, goats, and griffins, but they hold a sinister, insatiable appetite for intelligent species. Among all mortal races, red dragons consider elven flesh an exquisite delicacy, and they will go far out of their way to hunt down elven travelers or raid isolated settlements. Driven by unchecked rage, avarice, and an aggressive desire for total dominance, red dragons embody the chaotic fury of their creator. Historically, they viewed themselves as the supreme children of Takhisis, the Queen of Darkness. Because their chaotic nature made them prone to reckless destruction, Takhisis kept a tight iron grip on the red dragon flight, personally directing their movements in major wars. When Takhisis fell at the conclusion of the War of Souls, the psychological impact on red dragons was profound. Deprived of her divine authority, the Reds rebelled against any concept of servitude or external control. They now flatly refuse to follow orders from mortal commanders or Dark Knights unless forced by extreme displays of martial power. Red Dragons operate today under pure self-preservation and apathy towards evil causes. They will not enter a battle unless presented with an immediate, irresistible reward. To reclaim ancient lairs or demand tribute from scared locals, Reds often form temporary, volatile alliances with local warlords, bandits, or ogres in Tammenbusic, agreements that almost always end with the dragon roasting its own allies when its fickle mood sours. Oddly enough, the only mortals to establish a lasting peaceful arrangement with red dragons are the Phaethons. Despite being an offshoot of elven lineage, Phaethons inhabit the same hazardous mountain peaks. Red dragons view these Phaethons' flaming wings and complete immunity to fire as disturbing anomalies, considering them unnatural freaks best left alone. The annals of Krynn's history are stained with the fire and blood of legendary red worms. Furion, the ancient progenitor of the Red Dragon clan who led his brothers against the daughters of Paladine in the world's dawn. Chrematia, the fierce daughter of Furion who spearheaded both the First and Second Dragon Wars, famous for establishing the Red Dragon Oath before being slain by the metallic dragon Oricon, who flash-froze her wings to ice. Tombfire, grandson of Chrematia, who fought in the Third Dragon War and was later awakened for centuries of dragon sleep by High Lord Ericas, conquering vast stretches of Anslon before falling in the skies over Naraka to the silver dragon Lectril. Harkeel the Bender, a devious female red dragon, instrumental in stealing metallic dragon eggs and overseeing their foul corruption into the first Draconians. Pyros, or Ember, the grand mount of Red Dragon High Lord Verminard. Ember orchestrated the conquest of Abanasinia before perishing at Pax Tharkaz in a brutal mutual death duel with the Red Dragon Flamestrike. Finaliston, or Cinder, a battle-hardened ancient worm who spent his final decades locked in a bitter rivalry with the Green Dragon Fume, eventually dying during an ambitious goblin and giant invasion of Solamnia. Malastrix the Red, the gigantic alien dragon overlord who reshaped Eastern Anslon into an ash-choked hellscape known as the Desolation, seeking total divine ascension before being slain by Mina and Takhisis. Pyrothaxis, or Pyro, a powerful red worm who claimed Mount Nevermind, driven entirely insane by the relentless, bizarre scientific experiments of his gnomish subjects, who fail to realize Pyro believed he rules them. His paranoid madness leaves the red dragonfly without a true leader today. From the ancient war cries of Furion to the mad reign of Pyrothaxis beneath Mount Nevermind, the red dragons remain the ultimate symbol of fire and destruction across Anslon. Which of these legendary red dragons is your favorite? Or which one caused the most chaos on your tabletop campaigns? Leave a comment below. I would like to invite you to subscribe to this YouTube channel, ring the bell to get notified about upcoming videos, and click the like button. It all helps other DragonLance fans learn about this channel and its content. Thank you for watching. This has been Adam with DragonLance Saga, and until next time, remember, is that your nose, or did a volcano erupt on your face?